Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Real Watchers live stream. My name is Garrett.
And I'm Kevin.
And we are your hosts. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I almost went into the movie club intro. That would have been really awkward. But hope you're all having a good week so far. Kevin, how the heck have you been over the last week?
Doing pretty good. Gotten into a little bit of an anime kick, not gonna lie. Well, like anime movie kick. So I've been watching a lot of those on HBO Max, which have been really fun. Just ones that I have never heard of. Just place them on, seeing how they are.
There you go. Hey, I was close to almost changing it up, and instead of doing matriarchy for the May challenge, I was thinking about doing anime and doing only anime films. But I just did that in November, so that kind of, I did animation in November, so it kind of would have been too close to it. But glad to hear you're in that kind of mood. As for me, I am now officially done with my master's degree. I just got the notification that it was officially conferred to me, which means that I have completed it, and they're going to send me my diploma.
Yay!
So, which is awesome. But that's about it. So other than that, just playing video games, watching movies, and that's really about it. Trying to enjoy a little bit my time off because it's been crazy because of school. So, but our good friend Nadia over from Horror and More says, "Hoo."
Oh, I thought that said ho. It's called us hoes.
I thought it said who. I don't know.
That's probably who, but
that's okay. But we don't have a whole lot to talk about this week because there was not a whole lot of news and stuff to really talk about. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start off with the first story this week. Up first, the Backrooms Reactions have been positive coming out of its premiere on Monday, I believe is when it had its premiere. Which, I mean, we all had good intuitions on this. We thought it was going to be good because it's the guy that is responsible for bringing those short films to life, doing a feature film. So we knew it was going to be good. I mean, the reviews are not necessarily like, this is a masterpiece. It's not like, Project Hail Mary's reactions. But I think a lot of people are surprised at how competent this is for a first-time filmmaker. And, it raises my excitement for it. I mean, I was already peak levels of excitement, but
I'm still excited for it, but not like you, because I didn't watch like the Backrooms or anything, or didn't know anything about it. But I like how it's having a positive reaction on people who maybe don't know what the Backrooms are too, and just had a good time watching the movie.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that it doesn't get, you don't have to watch the short films to understand what's going on here. This is it's a part of the lore, it's a part of the mythos, but it's its own thing. You can go into this completely blind, not knowing anything about it. So definitely excited for it.
Yep. Next up, the original creators of the Blair Witch Project are making a new film called Experiment 11, and this will be set inside a mysterious medical research facility where a group of participants are forced into a quickly escalating experiment with fatal consequences attached to the future of humanity. It is the Hunger Games.
Not necessarily.
I know, I'm joking. But cool. Yeah. I mean, got to see a trailer and see if it even comes out.
It sounds like, from what the director was saying, that obviously when the original Blair Witch came out, they were playing with the ideas of something that felt realistic and kind of felt grounded in its horror, and they're kind of going back to that just in a new direction, which I think is really cool. So hopefully it's good.
Hopefully it is.
Awesome news here, though, but Laika's first film in 7 years finally gets a trailer, and it's releasing in October. We'll talk a little bit more about this when we get to Trailer Park, but Wildwood is finally coming October 23rd. I'm ready for it. You're ready for it. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous. That's what it looks like.
I think we already have a front runner for Best Animated Feature. 100%. So... But let's go ahead and jump into the next one here, Kevin.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan's next movie is testing very well, and it's getting high praises of the highest results of his career. But a lot of people say that when first movies come out.
Well, I mean, like, so this is testing, which means so they're still in the process of making it.
Okay.
They're currently in post-production, which means they're doing visual effects, ADR, all those wonderful things. But they do test audiences, right? They like to see like where do we need to cut, where do we need to edit things. And of all the movies in his career, including Sixth Sense, this is testing higher than any of them.
Oh,
which means that it's already going in a good direction. And these are audiences that they're testing it, not critics, not pundits. They're actual audiences. They kind of bring it up the street and then they serve it. So very, very positive stuff here. I mean,
do we have a name?
Yeah. Let me 1 second. M. Night Shyamalan's next movie is called. It's called Remain.
Okay.
It is an upcoming supernatural romantic thriller. A New York architect heads to Cape Cod to design a summer home for his best friend, seeking a fresh start after being treated for acute depression. Still mourning his sister's death, he meets Ren, a young woman who disrupts his carefully ordered world.
Oh, okay.
So, stars Jake Gyllenhaal, though. So,
nice.
Which is very exciting. But let's go ahead and move right along. Awesome news here. Conan O'Brien will be hosting the Academy Awards again for the 3rd time next year. I mean, honestly, just keep them.
The Academy Awards or the Oscars?
They're the same thing.
Oh, they are. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The Oscar is the name of the award and the golden guy.
Oh, okay.
But,
gotcha.
I mean, he's one of the best hosts we've had in years.
Mm-hmm.
He is an avid movie fan, so I'm totally fine with it. And he goes all in on the jokes. Yeah,
and he doesn't hold back, which you shouldn't if you want to tell a joke.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm fine with this. But speaking of awards season.
Yeah, the Golden Globes will announce their nominations on December 7th this year for all of the categories.
Yeah, film and TV. Yeah.
Yep.
This is kind of important just because typically...
Is there a deadline cutoff?
Yeah, so today they announced when all the deadlines are for certain things, when they're going to start accepting applications, when TV show cutoffs end, when movie cutoffs end, because they're different. So this is exciting. I mean, just to know that we're going to actually get a good date. I'll be waiting on December 7th. I'll get up at 5 a.m. to watch it. So, but next up, Westworld is getting a film adaptation, which is interesting because Westworld was already a movie in the 70s or 80s, and then was adapted into the hit HBO Max TV show, which aired for 3 seasons. The first 2 seasons are brilliant. The 3rd season was kind of garbage. But I don't know if this is going to be a continuation or if it's just a new version of it. No idea yet. But very kind of, if no one has seen it, it's very similar to Jurassic Park, but it is a theme park of kind of like Wild West animatronics, and they're lifelike human beings, and they're able to basically you go out and live your fantasy or whatever. And then those robots gain sentience, and they remember everything that's been done to them, violently, sexually, or whatever, and they kind of start rebelling. So very good. The TV show, the first 2 seasons are brilliant. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, I haven't heard Westworld in probably a couple of years. That name pop up, which is interesting, which hopefully gets me into maybe watching Westworld after this movie. So
there you go.
Next up, Grown Ups 3 is in development.
And moving right along.
Yeah, I couldn't care less, to be honest with you.
And hey, I guess Adam Sandler's got to fill in that 30 movie deal or whatever it was. It's not 30, but it feels like 30.
It's close to it.
But exciting news, a new Tintin movie is being worked on by Peter Jackson. So we did get that animated Adventures of Tintin movie back in like the 2010s, I want to say.
The 3D animated one, right?
Yeah, which is brilliant. That movie's fantastic. And we're finally potentially getting a sequel to it, which is great. I'm super excited because that movie was brilliant. It was so good in its transitions and its animation. And just brilliant. Can't wait for it. Give it to me now in my veins.
Next up and last one is James Franco is teasing his return in a new studio movie. Is James Franco, was he in a movie last year?
No, he hasn't been in a movie since 2018 or 2019.
Who's the other Franco brother?
Dave Franco. That's his brother.
Dave was in the
Dave's in a lot of stuff. He was in Together last year. Yeah,
that's
with
what
his
it was.
wife.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
But James Franco took a hiatus from acting following the kind of sexual abuse allegations that were levied against him. But he did settle that lawsuit back in 2021, I guess. But I guess he filmed a movie this year that has been picked up by A24. So
nice.
Don't know when that's coming, but he did tease that it is has completed filming. So because he's a great actor, he is a good actor. I mean, personal issues aside, I don't know exactly what happened, so I'm not going to speak to it. No. But I mean, his performance has been good. I don't know if he's a good person, but but his performances are good.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it for all the news. Petition to get Real Watchers to host the Oscars 2034. I hope so, man.
That would be sick if it would be like live streamers doing the Oscars for like nominations or something.
Oh yeah, like I mean, it's interesting. Like as I've often thought about like not often. Maybe I've had this idea once.
Every night.
Yeah, that's how I fall asleep. No, like what would I do if I was the host or presenting an award or something like that? And I would definitely treat it with respect. I wouldn't like. Sure, some jokes here and there, but like like movies to me are very important, and I want other people to feel as good about them as I do. So that's what I would do with it. So I don't know about Kevin, but
I would co-host with you. I think it would be a lot.
No, I meant like how you would do it.
Oh, I don't know, to be perfectly honest.
I'm gonna put the comments there because why not?
Yeah.
Alrighty. But let's go ahead and talk about the stuff that's going to be coming out to streaming soon. And there's just one thing. Avatar Fire and Ash is arriving on Disney Plus on June 24th. God,
it's if you want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch it, go for it. If you're a fan, if you like these movies, go for it. I mean, I'm sure you've already seen it. But hey, if you're not, you're not. It's all right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about trailers.
Which we had two.
We had Wildwood.
Watch out.
I mean, Wildwood's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna. It's amazing looking. As soon as it started, I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's already looking good."
I hope it is a success financially because it looks like the 3D or not 3D, the stop motion animation films need to get more attention because they're just absolutely brilliant and they take a lot of artistry, and that's how you're going to beat AI is by doing stuff like that. So I
mean, you just look at the past movies from is it from Leica?
Coraline, Kubo and the Two Strings, even some of their not lesser films, but like
lesser
Paranorman, Missing Link, and Box Trolls, and they have a great history. So, and The Magic Faraway Tree is a new movie with Andrew Garfield, I think. Oh. I think it's like a family adventure movie. It didn't look that particularly interesting, but had to put it on there because it was a new trailer. So, nice. But Kevin, take us to the box office.
Yeah, the box office. No surprise here, I don't think, because Mother's Day was this past weekend. A lot of people went to go see The Devil Wears Prada 2 with 41.6 million. Mortal Kombat 2 coming in pretty good, I think, with 38.5 million. Michael
beating out Michael.
Beating out Michael with 37.9 million. We have The Sheep Detective with 15.1 million, and Billie Eilish Hit Me Hard and Soft with 7 million. To be honest, Michael is still up there in the top 3, even though I've heard like nothing but not so nice things about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be popular just because of the popularity of the guy, but I know what Mortal Kombat told Michael. They said beat it. Yeah. So Michael beat it. But that is it for the box office. Let's go ahead and talk about the movies that are coming out this weekend, which we got some really good sounding ones. Up first is Obsession. After breaking the mysterious One-Wish Willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires come at a dark, sinister price.
Eerie, creepy,
yes,
all for it.
This is definitely probably one of the best live action or Western interpretations of like a yandere or yandere from like anime, where you have a woman or a character who is so obsessed with their other person that they will literally do anything. So very excited about this. Has an 83 on Metacritic, very high for a first-time horror director. So very excited. Up after that is God Is. Two sisters embark on an epic quest for revenge, confronting a charged family history that will push them to extraordinary lengths. This movie looks absolutely insane, and I can't wait to actually see this. It has an 88 on Metacritic, so I will definitely be checking this out this weekend if I'm able to find the time. So 100%. Up third is Magic Hour. Aaron and Charlie escape to the desert to navigate an unexpected and challenging new phase of their relationship, which makes me think, I don't know if this is based on a series or a book or something, but it does not seem to be going too well. The IMDb rating is a 4.8, so who knows? Yep. And lastly, speaking of anime, we have Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway, The Sorcery of Nymph Circe. This is obviously a part of the long-running Gundam series. Most people know it because of the actual Gunpla, mechs and stuff. But I believe this is a continuation. It says Hathaway Noah's fight against the Earth Federation continues, culminating in a terrorist attack on Adelaide's government conference. Gigi Andalusia remains crucial, her influence embodying the witch figure. So,
okay. It's a part of that series. Okay.
Gotcha. So it is a next film in the series. Pretty decent IMDb rating, 7.1 out of 10. So nice. If you're a fan of Gundam, go check it out.
Yeah, it's a part of the Mobile Suit Gundam witch something. I forget the whole name. I started watching it, but
I thought it was Hathaway was the name of the series, but I could be wrong.
Because there's another one that's called Witch. So we'll see.
Gotcha. I think a witch is like a central figure or something. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Kevin, you know what time it is?
Flickle.
Yes. Don't even describe it. It is just Flickle, the daily movie guessing game that we are going to go ahead and have fun with. So let's go ahead and do it. So no idea what this is off the start. We're going to play it. It's a 6-second clip. If we don't know what it is, we go to the next one. And there's 6 clips to try and guess what it is. So let's go.
Lock all doors and windows.
Okay. I have no idea what this is.
I think Nadia's got it.
Nadia's saying Dawn of the Dead 2004. Are we confident in that?
You know what? I trust her. Put it in there.
Before it even played. Ooh, okay. Are you sure? Right. I'm trusting. I'm trusting her.
I'm trusting
the expert.
It sounds like a zombie movie too, where it's like a hide all.
I am trusting the expert.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. Look at that. Nadia gets it on the first one before it even started playing. That's the Nadia we know and love.
It's her number 1 movie. So,
well, there you go.
I think so. It's up there.
It's up there, Steve.
It's up there, Steve. That's what she said.
But that's it for Flickle. It actually might be something I've thought about going back and doing like live streams, and it'd be fun to go and do Flickle and just do that as a live stream thing. Alrighty. Well, Kevin, you know what time it is.
It's time to review our movies that we watched this week.
Yes, and I actually watched a little bit more than last week. Still not a whole lot though. I've been playing a lot of video games recently. Probably because I'm done with school. So, but let's go ahead and go over it. I have 6.
I have 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, and you have 2. So we'll do 3-1-3-1.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Good to me. So continuing my May challenge of matriarchy, where I celebrate films directed by women all month long. I started with the last year's film, Sorry Baby, and I was excited to check this out. I heard nothing but good things. It was the highest rated movie of the year until we got into like the summertime area, or one of the highest rated movies of the year. I think this movie is absolutely fantastic. Ava Victor is a revelation here, not only as an actor, but as a director and screenwriter. Her performance is both funny, but also emotionally crushing. And the direction is great. Like the composition and the choices it makes, the way that it masterfully juggles tone and goes between emotional and funny is really well done. I never felt like it was inconsistent. It felt like it was its own unique thing. It just felt like her. So I really enjoed that. I think that it's a really genuinely interesting narrative experience too, as it examines this particular subject in a way that I haven't seen before. There are some triggers in this movie for people who have experience with sexual abuse. So that's just go ahead and get that out of the way. The performances are all fantastic. The writing is fantastic. There's a part at the end when she speaks to literally the title name, right? She speaks to a baby who's her friend's child. And that speech just hit really close to home because of me becoming an uncle. It's kind of the speech that I would give, the baby. I do think it drags sometimes, but not nearly enough to like weigh the film down. There's just a couple of moments that are just go on a little too long, but other than that, that's really me nitpicking. So, nice. 95 out of 100. Really enjoyed this. It's on HBO Max if you want to check it out because it's an A24 film. Up next is a horror movie for Matriarchy.
What's this?
Saint Maud. This is a movie that came out back in 2019. This is about a recently kind of reborn Christian woman who joins a in-home nursing company or whatever. And it's a well-told tale of the negative and harmful effects that religion can have on vulnerable people, specifically people who are dealing with mental illness or mental health concerns. And it's a ripe area for exploration in the horror genre. I think that Morfydd Clark and Jennifer Ale are really good in this movie. Morfydd Clark playing Maud. And I think that her trauma, her loneliness, her kind of mental health issues are portrayed beautifully. And the way that the religion that she chooses to get back into takes advantage of that is brilliant. I think she does an excellent job of showing that downward spiral. However, I do think there are a few moments where the film is a tad boring. It's a little too slow to start. But after the first act, it gets pretty relentless. Once everything's established and it kind of gets into its groove, I think that it does find that groove. Some of the visuals later in the film feel a little bit undercooked, though. Like they look just like bad visual effects, unfortunately. But the final shot is, the last 5 minutes of this movie is genuinely haunting. And not like scary, but like that image sticks with you.
Imprinting.
Yeah, because it's what would actually happen. But I think this is a really good film from Rose Glass. I don't think it's as good as Love Lies Bleeding, which we watched. I think you watched Love Lies Bleeding. That movie's way better. I would highly recommend it over this one. But this one was still good. So 80 out of 100.
Unfortunately.
Let's talk about another Matriarchy movie that's not very good. Wuthering Heights from 2026. Oof, this is a mess. It's a very pretty movie, but it is very hollow narratively. I have not read the book. I know nothing about these characters, but I've been told that this is an adaptation of the first half of the book. It doesn't even get into the juicy stuff that happens way later. And by juicy, I mean kind of violent, more revengey type stuff. So this just doesn't feel like an adaptation. This feels like a sexualized fantasy version of fan fiction. It just does not feel like the material. There are some films where that could work, but here it doesn't. I'm going to say that Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi do the best that they can with what they've been given. I think Elordi certainly doesn't feel as much of an outcast as the character should. And then I think that Margot Robbie was kind of miscast here. I think that she might be a little too old for the role, but I don't want to say that because I don't want to sound ageist. But she just, she sounds older, or she looks older than she should be. But the film does get full points for being visually impressive. This movie is gorgeous. The production design, the camera work, it's all really, really well done. And I would highly recommend at least maybe checking it out visually. But this doesn't excuse a script that seems to miss the point of the novel. It just, even a quick Google search shows that this is a romance set against the struggles of class and other factors, and this just doesn't feel like that. It just feels like an attempt at gothic sexual fantasy, and it just doesn't work. There's another movie that we will talk about that is a kind of gothic fantasy that's more like that, or not gothic, just more of a fantasy like that, which we'll talk about on Friday. And that worked. This one doesn't. So, I mean, I liked Saltburn, which is the same director. I don't think this was nearly as good. Hopefully, her next film was way better.
Did you want to check out the original Wuthering Heights then?
I mean, I'll probably watch it at some point.
Okay.
And I might read the book. Who knows? You know, I got a lot of free time right now. But Kevin, let's start out with a movie I'm so excited that you found.
Yeah, well, it is on HBO Max right now, and it is Angel's Egg. And I remember this being on the wheel spin, and we could not find it. And then when it popped on HBO Max, and you went to the theaters to see it, I was like, "Oh, I gotta check it out." Yeah. And this is absolutely a gorgeous looking movie for 1958. And I just
85.
love 85. Did I say 58? Yeah, dyslexia hits sometimes. But I just love it's so brilliantly made, but it gives me nothing. It gives you absolutely nothing to go off of. It's just, this is society, this is how it is. How do you interpret it, this movie, and where to go from here? So normally with movies that I don't really understand, or I want to know a little bit more about what other people think, is I do like a, what are they called, video essay? Yeah, like a video essay. And this one was talking about how it was, and the egg itself was basically reality. And do we want to set forth our reality, or do you want to keep it to ourselves? Kind of a situation. And I got a little confused on it. So I kind of not skipped it. I watched the whole thing. It was only like a 5-minute movie, but it made me look at this movie a lot more liking of this, because I was going to give it like a 92 or something like that, because it just, I could not wrap my brain around it. But then when he's explaining the characters and the plot and how everything kind of just comes together in the end, and you don't quite understand, but you still kind of understand, it's like, wait, this is a really fantastic movie with barely any dialogue too. There's a speech in the middle of it, or like a monologue, I would say, and it's really good. You just can't get past these visual effects. So the animation in this movie is top tier. It still holds up to this day. It looks absolutely fantastic. So I gave it a 97 out of 100.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. Definitely like a cosmic horror type.
Yes.
Kind of this is a movie that directly inspired things like Bloodborne and Elden Ring and Dark Souls. And I think you can easily see why.
Yeah.
So very, very, you can look into it a lot of different ways. That's all I was saying. But back to mine and onto the matriarchy theme. Continue on with another horror movie, Jennifer's Body from 2009. And I really like this. We stan a demon queen. You got to just go ahead and say that right now. I remember Jennifer's Body releasing in theaters because it was like right when I was a freshman in high school, because all my friends were like, dude, Megan Fox kisses another girl in it. And that was all that was ever really discussed. But I'd never actually seen it, and this was my first time watching it. I was excited because I love this as a feminist body horror film. It's great. I think it's full of biting satire. I think it's got some great campy performances from Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. And the two of them together are a really unlikely pair, both narratively and kind of personality-wise, that works. I think there's a lot of ways to view what happened to Jennifer. Obviously, there's like a demonic possession or whatever, but you can also look at it at a lot of different ways. Is it trauma? Is it some sort of abuse? You know, you could look into it a lot of different ways, which I think is really cool. It's pretty darn fun, too, because it's got some gore, it's got some humor, pretty campy good time. I do think that the tone suffers a little bit too much. Sometimes there are scenes that are supposed to be sad, yet all the grievers start singing this like pop rock song. The humor, while funny, does feel injected sometimes at the wrong moments, which was kind of weird. And also knowing where Megan Fox's life has gone, I mean, this film does kind of feel a little prophetic, you know, given that she and Machine Gun Kelly were consuming each other's blood. But
Yeah.
anyhow, it's a layered movie. If you want to look into it more deeply, as a feminist film, absolutely fantastic, and I respect the hell out of it. So, Ave Jennifer. But next one is another matriarchy film. All of my films this week were matriarchy, which is great. But this was a Little Amelie, or the Character of Rain, from 2025, which this was an Oscar nominee for Best Animated Feature last year, and I really, really liked this movie. It melted my heart, which is hard because it involves it's about a kid and they're kind of discovering the world, and it's I'm not the biggest fan of kids. So if a movie about kids and their perspective can melt my heart, it's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It explores that magical time of childhood that we all had when the world felt so magical, it felt so mysterious, and it was every day was uncovering something new. The animation is superb. It's easily the film's best quality. It's distinct. It's absolutely gorgeous. Films like this are why we continue to fight against generative AI in film, because we wouldn't get films like this. And it goes double for its script, because there's the whole message of human connection, kind of breaking down barriers, is something that we always need to see. Is it perfect? Not necessarily. I'm not the biggest fan of the narration that the main character provides throughout the entire film, and I think the film would have been better without it in a lot of instances. Just show us visually what she's going through, not be there's a whole thing where she starts out the movie where she's like, I'm a god, and it's okay, calm it down.
Yeah.
Let's get that ego in check. But I think it's a great movie. Highly recommend for adults. I don't think kids will get anything out of this. It's another one of those movies that's better for adults, and animation's for everyone. And that's something that needs to be continually stated over and over again. But really like this one. It's I believe I had to rent it, but absolutely fantastic.
Did you rent it on the Letterbox site?
It declined my card because I think it's from another country. No, I don't know why. I think because I had never purchased anything through Letterbox before, it just automatically declined it. So I just rented it on YouTube. So it's the same price. And my last one before we get back to Kevin's is a short film called Hala from 2016.
Hala. Sorry.
This is another... That's offensive. No,
not offensive.
I'm kidding. It's from 2016, a 6-minute short film that was later adapted into a full feature film, which I do want to check out because I think this needed more time. I think this is a good attempt at a coming-of-age story in a culture, in kind of a time when you don't get a lot of stories like this. It is about a young woman growing up in a very conservative Muslim household, and kind of her parents who are very conservative, and kind of what she wants in life, her desires, because she's like a skateboarder. She ends up falling in love with this other, or maybe kind of being into this other guy who's at the skate park, and kind of putting up with that, right? What do I want versus what my parents want, which I think is a great message. And I think that's a movie that could be explored in a lot of different ways. And I think that this just doesn't have enough time, and it doesn't do anything to break the mold. It needed more time to flesh it out. And I think that with the feature film, hopefully it kind of made some improvements on this. So, but
nice.
Still good. Give it a 67. But let's go ahead and give it to Kevin.
Yeah, for our last one is The Place Promised in Our Earth Days.
Early days. Oh, sorry. You're good.
I'm the one that watched this movie. But this one was an interesting watch. Again, animation, absolutely fantastic. Can't say enough about it. The story gets a little foggy in this. It starts off with people who can dream can go into parallel universes but not come back from the dream. Basically is what I got from this. And there's this big tower that showed up. Doesn't really give you the background of the story of the tower. So the tower is in Tokyo, all the way up to the sky. They have more advanced technology than we are down on Earth, but it never explains how they became what they are and what is happening in the tower. And it's very interesting because the two boys want to take their girl from school That's what I'll just say it like that. I don't know what, dude. I'm having like aneurysms. I'm smelling burnt toast. Uh, and so they want to take her to the tower because she wants to see it really bad. So they're making an airplane, but then she falls into a deep slumber or a coma, but she still has brain activity. And they figure out, because when they get older, 3 years later, one of them becomes a scientist that is studying the tower and realizes that she is in another parallel universe. And whenever she has an active dream that you can remember, sometimes we can remember dreams, is the parallel universes kind of fluctuate, and he can see that on his monitor that he monitors at his job. So all that aside, still with me, they build an airplane and they bombed a tower. Yeah, to start a war.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't see where it was going, but it's very interesting because in the beginning, or like 15-20 minutes of this movie, they show the explosion from the bomb happen, and then it just kind of reverses back into time to tell you what happened. So maybe we were in another parallel universe after the bomb was dropped, and then it shows us when the bomb actually drops, when she wakes up from the dream but doesn't remember anything. So I mean, it's very good animated. I thought it would be a little bit better and explain a lot more than I wanted to, but it's very good. I would highly recommend it. And the 2004 movie that looks like it was made in 2019. It looks fantastic. So 84 out of 100.
It's a Makoto Shinkai movie, so all here for it. Alrighty. That's the only one I haven't seen, actually, of his. Kevin's review of Angel Egg is the longest I've heard him talk. Hey, you know it's good then.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking. And then, yes, I saw your comment last night because it notifies me when someone comments on my review. It's a dead meme. Dead meme.
6-7. I did it when you weren't looking too, so it's on video.
Dead meme. All right.
It's not dead if I still do it.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into the wheel spin stuff. Kevin, you're short.
Yeah, my short is going to be hairdo. I thought this was going to be about a hair, but it's not. It's about Bugs Bunny, unfortunately. But no, this is a really fantastic animated short with Bugs, and it's not. Is it Elmer Fudd? I always forget his name, dude. The one that hunts him.
Yeah, Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd. Really funny. They go to the theater and it kind of does a little bit more of the in-city kind of funny animation side of it. Elmer Fudd does get some upper hands in this. He tricks Bugs Bunny a couple of times, which I was very surprised about and I really enjoy. But then obviously Bugs Bunny wins in the end. But it's still really good. 82 out of 100. Really enjoyed it.
All right. My short this week was really good, actually. Anna and Bella, which is an excellent animated short that centers on the tumultuous bond between siblings, and this time being sisters. And I was able to really connect with this and relate with it because of my own relationship with my brother. It was very similar, that bond will continue to grow as time goes. It's really well animated. It's pure. And I really enjoyed it. I think that it's also a slight bit darker than you think it's going to be, especially towards the end. And I don't want to spoil it, but I really enjoyed this. And if you're into animation or short films at all, like I know Kevin is, hopefully you get it upcoming on the wheel spin because it was very good. It was also an Oscar winner for Best Animated Short.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
But Kevin, your feature-length movie.
Yes, my feature-length movie was Ginger Snaps from 2000, and it's different because this werewolf movie deals with a lot of growing up as a teenager, do's and don'ts, kind of the awkward outcasts of high school and stuff like that. I will say, it's not slow, but I feel like it deals too much with some of the characters that I don't really care for, if that makes sense. The two main characters and the guy that is out of high school is really, really good. I really like the dynamic between the two sisters because they are sisters in the end. And when shit hits the fan, when spoiler alert, she becomes a werewolf, the sister wants to become a werewolf with her. So it runs in the family. But really, really good. The what's it called, the werewolf itself looks absolutely fantastic. It's not CG'd or anything like that, and there are some CG parts in it, but it's very cut for us. So cutting the movie, like cut, there was a lot of that, unfortunately. That's why I gave it a little lower score. But the way the werewolf is presented at the end of the movie, it looks so good. And the transformation in the car looks absolutely fantastic as well. And it's just, the story was, I can kind of see where it was going, but it did throw some little forks in the road for me, which I really, really appreciated. But it's just, it's a good movie, but it's just an okay movie. Like, you can watch this if you want to watch like a horror movie during Halloween and you don't want to watch Werewolf Man or anything like that, throw on Ginger Snaps. I think it would look perfectly fine. So I give it 71 out of 100.
All right. Yeah, it's actually funny because when I was kind of doing my review and kind of reading more stuff about Jennifer's Body, a lot of people were bringing up Jennifer's Body, Ginger Snaps, and Frankenhooker all in the same sentence because they were films that were released and they weren't really appreciated for what they were and are now kind of viewed as cult feminist horror films, which is really cool. So I'm excited to check it out. I've heard, Letterboxd has a lot of good things to say about it. So yeah. Speaking of positive things to say, They Live, which I had never actually seen the full movie until this week, which was great. It's such a great time. It's one of those iconic 80s movies that I always think about, even though I've never actually seen the entire thing all the way through. It's got a wonderful campy tone, and I absolutely appreciate it. It's not perfect, though. I do think that, but not that it's trying to be. I think that it does struggle a bit with overkill. Specifically, the fight between Roddy Piper and Keith David.
I knew that was going to happen.
That's like a third of the movie's runtime, which should have been cut down. It was really bad. Also, I will say, I'm not a big wrestling fan, but Roddy Piper, he's a cool guy. Not that good of an actor. but
hey, he's trying.
He is definitely trying. He is when I think of best wrestling actors, I would say he's not terrible, but I think when he's in the physical and the action sequences, he's fine. He does a great job. But I think that when he's in the more emotional scenes or the scenes that require more emotional depth, not necessarily the best. But I do think that they were trying. I feel like this would have been a movie that would have been offered to Arnold Schwarzenegger if it was earlier in the 80s. Yeah. But they couldn't get him because he was getting too expensive, and that's why they got Roddy Piper. But I think this movie's still really darn good. The anti-capitalist feel of it, the addressing of government and media control, it's all so well done. It just sucks that the message has to be told through an alien invasion and not, just the fact that this actually just happens. But hey, that's good enough for the 80s. The action's fun in a cheesy 80s kind of way, and I love it. No one ever has to reload. It's great.
I just like how different it was putting on the glasses to see what actually everything means.
And the stylistic choice to make it black and white is really effective because the makeup for the aliens does look like it would be just like a skinned human being, which would probably be too gross for audiences at the time. So making it black and white made it really work. So and I appreciate that it's this iconic campy movie that is very weighty in the subject. So really alrighty. Go ahead and why is it not working? There we go. Joey, that fight was great. The hell you say? I didn't enjoy it.
It goes on for too long, though. I agree with you.
It's way too long.
But it's still good.
Oh man! But hey, at least Keith David got his star on the Walk of Fame.
True.
I think he would have been worse since it was 100%. Arnold would have been worse, just because I came here to chew bubble gum and kick ass.
And I'm a little bubble gum. Low.
What's funny is we often do that in impressions. He doesn't really do that. Ever.
Oh, he doesn't.
Great. At least none of the movies I've seen. But that's going to be it for all the movie reviews. So let's go ahead and get to the crazy part of the show, which is
our fifth favorite part of the show, because AI takes over. That's why.
I mean, it doesn't really do anything. It's just random chance. But
I know.
all right. But let's go ahead and get some.
Let's get some
suggestions.
Wheels. Let's get some wheels. Let's get some movies. That's what
Let's
I
get some wheels. Kevin says as he goes to steal a car.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nadia says Wishmaster.
Ooh, good one.
Which I've never seen. So
I saw bits and pieces of it when she put it on the TV. So
yeah, you did. And then Wildcats. We're getting a lot of W movies here.
mm-hmm.
Wildcats, 1986. Alrighty. There's only 2 people watching, so we're going to go ahead and cut it there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and easy. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get to the Wheel of Shorts. And Kevin, are you ready?
I don't have my keyboard. Dang it.
Your short is...
I was going to look up a short. Shit.
Well, you don't got to worry about it. Because your short is Hell's Bells, and it's a Kevin short.
Dude, I feel like I've watched it. So you spin it again, and let me see.
Well, I can tell you if you have. Hell's Bells is from 1929. It's a Disney one. So I'm assuming that you have not.
Oh, no, I have not.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Alrighty. So Kevin's first short, or his only short, is Hell's Bells, which you're going to have to look up somewhere. It's not on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's okay.
So just so you know.
Okay.
All right. Shuffling it up. Let's go ahead and get one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I think it's one I've already seen. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Spin it again. Spin it again.
Spinning.
Oh,
is it on the same? Oh, gosh darn it! I got it. Don't you worry. I know one.
Kevin's gonna look it up. So we'll go ahead and save the Wheel of Shorts. Go to the Wheel of Movies. While Kevin's looking, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle it and get him his pick. Let's see what it is. Kevin's movie is... Hey, would you look at that?
Oh, look at that.
I get to pick something for you now. Well, let me look. And then let's go ahead and spin it for me. Let's see. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, no one knows. Nope. Kevin already picked for me. We're not doing that again.
I have a good one.
Nope.
Damn it.
You're already picking a short for me. It's not fair to people. It's not fair. Night of the Creeps with Tom.
Who's Tom?
I think it's Tom something or other. Hold on. That was very descriptive. Night of the Creeps. I think it's a movie I've seen. That's why it had your name on it. Yes. With Tom Atkins. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Which, there you go. That's going to be Kevin's movie. So, we'll remove that. Shuffle it up. Oh, that was mine. Wait.
Yeah, we already did everybody's.
Oh, shit. Well, I got to re-add it to the list. Sorry. It just keeps landing on Kevin once. I got to add it back. Night of the Creeps. I completely forgot we were doing that. Okay, shuffling it up again for me. Do I really want to...
Wait, why are you shuffling it? Why are you
for me.
Oh,
I've already seen it.
Yeah.
We're not... Hell yeah, we're both not paying attention.
No, I'm trying to find...
Killer Book Club. There we go.
Killer Book Club. What's that?
I have no idea. Killer Book Club. 2023. I'm guessing this is a Nadia pick? Well, it's on Netflix. All right. Okay, I gotta pick a film for Kevin. And Kevin has to pick a short for me.
Yes, I'm just looking.
Wow,
Don't rush excellence.
Take a while.
Have you watched Paper Man yet? I feel like you have.
Paper Man?
Yeah. It's a Disney short, so you might have.
What year?
2012.
No, I have not.
Okay, cool. There you go. Paper Man,
Okay.
2012.
Now I gotta figure out a movie for Kevin. And it just depends if I want to make you suffer. I feel like the last one I gave you is pretty good. So I could give you a bad one.
You could. Or I think it's good.
I don't think you're gonna think it's good. But oh, it's not available anymore. Oh, can't do that one. You know what? I'll make you do a good one. And it's a short one too. You're gonna watch High Noon from 1952.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say what's it called? I was gonna say Human Centipede.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I still would watch it.
I know, but I'm like, do I really want to make you suffer? Alrighty. So, as for the wheel spin stuff, let me go ahead and remove that from the list and save. So, Kevin will be watching the short film Hell's Bells, which is a classic 1920s Disney animated short, and we'll be watching the 1952 Western classic High Noon, which I'm so excited for you to watch. Then Kevin has selected the short Paperman for me, and then I will be watching the Netflix horror movie Killer Book Club. So that's going to be our movie picks, or not picks, the assignments, I guess you could say. But that's going to be it for the live stream. We do have our episode of Movie Club coming up on Friday, which we're continuing the month-long theme of looking at female-directed films, and we're continuing with the romantic drama Portrait of a Lady on Fire, which we are really excited to talk about, as we are with every movie we watch. So make sure you're subscribed so you know when that goes live. And yeah, that's really about it. This goes live every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the Movie Club goes live every single Friday at 4 a.m. So you should be good to go. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, we love doing this with you. No matter how many people are here, we enjoy doing it. We just, you know, we don't do this for the money. We don't do this as a career. We're doing this because we have fun with it. And it's just, you know, builds up some wonderful skills. So thank you for joining us, as you always do. We'll see you all next week, same time, same place. And until then, keep those eyes on the screen. Have a good night, everyone.